Okay, there's also a phone number there if you need to call them. And of course, the website, some other numbers. Okay guys, when you go to the office to check in to get your campsite, they give us these. It's for Wi-Fi network. They have high-speed internet here. That's a little pass, valid for 1 day, and there's a code on there. I cover the code up on here, so be sure to ask for that. And then you can see there's basically no other networks besides the NBF. So that'll unlock it for you. And here's the specs. They give you unlimited Wi-Fi while you're camping here, and it was only $24 to camp. Our site was $26, probably because we got that stream running behind us here. So there's another little bonus. She gave me these little pieces of paper, and I didn't really look at them till just now. Yeah, so we're gonna, yeah, we stayed in Natchez Trace, and they didn't give us any Wi-Fi or anything. They had no Wi-Fi, as far as I know. Maybe you had to pay extra for it, if they did have it. But we couldn't get any service there. There was no 4G network available. Here too, at this park also, there's no 4G on T-Mobile anyway. There may be for others, maybe Verizon has some. But cool little perk, and it's really inexpensive to stay here. Beautiful park. We've got some more exploring to do. We're gonna show all the features in a little video. Okay, it's like I thought. We have no channels, no TV reception, and but I do have 2 bars of cell phone signal with T-Mobile, but no 4G, no internet access at all. And here's a little paper I got from the office. It shows the layout of the campground. Here, when you come in on the road, this is a, what's that one? 191. Coming on the road, and there's this major intersection with all, I think it goes like 5 different ways. If you go to the right, there's some cabins. This is all parkland. And then if you go down the road, there is a lakefront campground, boat ramps. There's a interpretive center, and rustic log cabin to look at, ranger's residence. But if you are staying at the Happy Hollow campground like we are, it's RV hookup. It has RV hookups there. You don't want to go. It's going to say dead end if you go straight to this one here. It's going to say dead end. You can go that way, but you want to turn on Happy Hollow Road to go to Happy Hollow campground. We haven't explored anything yet. We just got here, but we made the mistake of kind of driving around here, and I just turned around at this intersection because we didn't have a map and we didn't know where the campground was, and it said dead end to go this way, and I wasn't going to go down to dead end with the camper hooked up to the truck because I didn't know if there was a turnaround there. But it looks like there is a loop turnaround. If you're staying at that campground, stay in Happy Hollow, just go that major intersection, go to the left, and it'll all be good. They have firewood here in bundles. It's $6. We'll show your campsite and everything later in this video. But here's another close-up of the sites. We're staying at site number 23, and I'd say that's the best site that I've seen. We haven't walked around, but as we drove in, and we came around, that's the best site. We got a creek right behind us, and it's level, it's wooded all around us, and there's a little more space between campers. These here are nice and close to each other if you like to be close to people. Yeah, kids can play. There's a lot of room, a lot of space on this one. We haven't gone down to the other lakefront campground. That looks like it'd be nice though. You're right on the lake. Here's the brochure. That's the name of it. Bedford Forrest State Park. Beautiful. So far I'm very impressed with this state park. They have a nice visitor center when you first come in. Here's the office right there. So as you come in, you'll see the visitor center on the right side, and you can come around, loop up. There isn't much parking up there. There's not really any RV parking, but you can park in front of the office, and there's like 4 or 6 spots to park a small car in. You'll end up blocking half the road here. It's very small. And the visitor center is pretty small too, but they got some interesting artifacts and things in there on a table. So we'll get to more later in the video. Alright guys, this is campsite number 23. This is the neighboring campsite right here. It's pretty short. This site from the road, I'd probably say it's like 70 feet. It's good and long because the truck is probably 20 and the travel trailer is about 25. We got plenty of room, and you can see it's a nice big site. It's got a nice big oak tree here, and it's all open on this side. Got a picnic table. There's an asphalt pad that's level. It's mostly level. It's this side here is a little lower slightly. You might have to add like a 1-inch block, not much. And then here's the neighboring site over here, which is, 30 feet away or so. So this is the biggest site here, I'd say, as far as width and depth. And it has a 50 amp hookup. It's got 50, 30, and 20 amp. There. Water hookup, no sewer hookup. So you'll have to come with empty tanks. And I've filled my fresh water a little bit. This is the best part of it. These sites right here along the edge, they all have a creek down below. Little creek running back here. Just see, here's where my side is. Here's the creek. You can hear the flowing water inside the camper. Beautiful. Beautiful area, all wooded behind you with hills. I mean, there's a real steep hill back here, right up here. That hill goes almost straight up, probably 50 feet up, or something like that. It's real steep. Yeah, big embankment. And it's pretty. Listen to the flow of water. There's little gravel piles and stuff. Looks like it ate away here. Spring, it must have been really flowing good. I imagine it floods up to here in spring. Oh. No. Yeah, there's a log down there you can sit on. But this is this is all part of this site. So you can see from the back the neighbor's site over here. And then you can hear the water running. And the site goes all the way over to here. It's probably about close to 100 feet wide. I'd say it goes all the way back up into here. Looks like there's a trail that goes through the woods here. Come here. We'll have to walk the trail later. This is nice. Good site. I like it. And they got a like usual, campfire ring. This is mostly gravel around here. So area is graveled off. And it's a little fire. They do have bundles of firewood available, $6. And they're heat treated, kiln dried, so you won't end up with wet wood like we've stayed a couple other places and they sell you wood and the wood is wet. It looks dry, but it wouldn't burn. I use like the match light instant, the charcoal briquettes with lighter fluid already in it, and then I just burn it down until it gets cold, grayed over. This is the easy way to start a fire. And then I put some of my firewood on there. If you don't have kindling, this will start a fire. So I just thought I'd show the site. It's beautiful. The best thing about it is the little creek back here. Oh yeah, and you got a grill here. Like most campsites, they got a grill. One thing I noticed is the sites are really clean too. When we first pulled in, there was a camp host, and they were cleaning this site up over here. But they came in with a shovel, and they shoveled out the fire pit. They cleaned out the grill, and they picked up any trash that was laying around. So, real nice and clean. Look at the grills. Just about perfectly cleaned out. She's doing a little sweeping. The only thing we did was sweep in here where we were walking. Real good. The camp house friendly. They helped us get some firewood and everything. So good stuff. See those bubbles? She's after them bubbles. Pretty good. She gets every one of them, doesn't she? Wow. Good jumper. Okay, there's a little path goes into the woods from site 23 here. I'm going to take a little walk. See what's back here. Looks like the creek is running over here. That creek runs all along this path over there. There's a dog. That's a nice path that goes up the side of the hill here. There's a real steep hill here. There's another path that goes that way, and one that goes this way. It looks like it's been mowed. Mostly just a dirt path. Something up here. I didn't see it on the park map. Didn't really tell you how far this path goes. It says pawpaws. Okay. Natural insecticide and pawpaw leaves and twigs. Oh, I didn't know that. A bunch of pawpaw trees. Cool. We got those on our property. They seem to like water. It's a nature trail. You down by the creek? Pawpaw trees. Right here, they got a little sign by them. It's a nature trail. Looks like they got all the trees marked in here. Sweet gum. Big old sweet gum tree. More pawpaws. There's a lot of them around here. And tulip poplar. I didn't know that. They dug canoes out of tulip poplar. There's a big one here. Really big one. That's forest. Stray fell down. It's like that creek is still falling over here. The creek is right over there. Oh my. Spotter. Oh, webs across the trail. There's a nice nature trail in here. Oh, I got some poison oak in there. That big furry on there. Ooh. That's some grapevine. You swing from that one. There's a hill up there. Okay, here's another sign coming up. A lot of ferns down in here. Different kind of ferns. Different kind of fern. I think this is a maidenhair fern. See, it has the black stem. The stems are black. You can see it real closely. Here's a shot. Stems are black. That's a maidenhair fern. Okay, there's a little bridge across the creek. It looks like this starts to circle back now. Maybe that other trail that goes up the side of the mountain is separate. Here's another. It's called Happy Hollow Creek. Okay. A Christmas fern. I guess that's this one here. It looks like we're back where we started because there's our camper right through the little wooded area here. So where we start on trails right over here across the creek. So far, but this may let out somewhere else in the campground. So far we've probably walked in maybe a quarter-mile loop. This may go behind the other campers over here. This campground, you can see trailers through the woods there. Okay, so here's where we came out. We went on the trail backwards because it started, well, it ended at our trailer. I got a little sign here. This is the beginning of the trail. Right here. There's a giant oak tree there. Man, that thing is huge. That's got to be 200 years old. And right out here, where the trail begins, looks like they got some restrooms. Probably. Is that the restroom? Thinking. And they got dumpsters. I don't know if there's like a Blackwater, a dump station for your tanks here, but they got looks like recycling, and yeah, there's a dump station right here too. This is the road you come in on. And so yeah, you can, when you come in, you can, or leave, you can use the dump station here. And they've got recycling and a couple dumpsters for trash. And then over here is possibly I don't know if that's a restroom or just some kind of building, offices or something. It looks like there's a soccer field or something across the way. Behind these trees, there's a big grassy area. Wash machines. Maybe the park staff uses that. That looks a big beech tree. It's a big one, man. That's a monster. Those roots. Like these beech trees are smooth. Some people carved their initials in them, stuff like that. Doesn't look like a restroom. Some kind of a building for park staff or something. There's another big beech tree here. We're thinking this was a nature center, and they may have closed it because if you look in the back here, they have a bunch of old TVs lined up. So those are probably something to do with interpretive videos they probably had in there. So I think a nature center it was. Closed now. Across the bridge. See what's over here. Looks like there's another creek. There's all kinds of dry creeks. There's a lot of hills over here. And a lot of water drainage, which is deep. It's a pretty deep ravine. This might be group camping over here. I got a couple porta pots over there. Looks like a volleyball net down there. They may have sand or something around it. Volleyball net. And there's a big kind of group fireplace pit here. This is a nice big grassy area you could play on. I think, yeah, there's a baseball thing over here, like for playing baseball, like a backstop fence for playing ball. That looks like a picnic area over there. A couple picnic areas down that way. Also, it might be frisbee golf, but I see these little kind of net baskets here. I think it's frisbee golf, maybe. Oh, this is a nice little grassy area here. This park has a lot to offer, really. There might be another trail. I see something up over here. There may be another trail, or that's just maybe a road, maintenance road or something.